Jump.
Right, good morning people and welcome back to the channel. So today I'm doing an 8 miler around Mam Tor, Loose Hill and Castleton. So I was reading about the best walks in the UK and this was listed as one of them, and I found this on the Peak District's website last night, and we're actually doing an extended version. Some people just do Mam Tor, Loose Hill and then circle back to the car. So we actually set off fairly early to get here as early as possible for parking, and it's literally just gone 7 o'clock and look at this. There is hordes of cars. I'm very surprised. I tell you what, I didn't expect there to be this many people here this morning, but it looks really good, something different, and as I said the other week I want to get out in the peaks more. But Mam Tor's summit is actually only just up here and we're parking the lay-by here, so it's fairly close, nothing too strenuous. There's actually a National Trust car park behind there somewhere as well. I think what's happened, people are coming up here for sunrise. There's a lot of people are coming down now, so you can just see the sun behind me. This would have been a fantastic spot to do a sunrise, to be fair. Makes sense why there's so many people here this morning now. There's some view over there, mate, in the hills. Got like a nice haze. But yeah, we're heading across this great ridge there in a minute after we summit, and then back through, and the route actually ends up by the car here somewhere. Must go through those hills. But there's a lot of people coming up and down now. Honestly, man, I thought the Lake District gets busy, but this is well more busy than the lakes. So you can just see this fence line here. We're just going to head up to there, up to the summit, and then carry on across. Fairly simple. Wow, it's busy. So that was just a brief visit to Mam Tor summit at 517 metres. You can see you're only walking up maybe 150 metres from the roadside, as you drive quite high up in the hills as you're travelling here. It's a nice and easy one to get up, but you can see why there's so many cars at the bottom. I think most people are just coming up to go onto the summit of there because it's like one of the highest in the peaks. Didn't bother waiting for the picture on the summit, you'd be there all day. Yeah, at 7:30 in the morning, everyone's smoking weed up there, but each to their own, I suppose. And straight away it's already went quiet because we're heading across this great ridge. Just see in front of me, gonna be heading down a ridge line all the way, and you can see the summit very far in the distance. But yeah, we actually came here one time years back in the winter and walked to Loose Hill and back, back when we didn't even know anything about routes. But we're going to be heading off there into Castleton later on and carrying on the circular. It looks really good, to be fair. So the good thing about these paths are, you can see they're like steps. They're very well maintained, and it's obviously made for people to come here nice and easy. You'll have no bother on these. With it being so popular, it is very well maintained around here, which is a good thing. But this walk looks actually really good. Like you can see in front of me where we're going. Looks fantastic, mate. Good start to a Sunday morning anyway. Looks like people have been here building them rock structures. I can't. I do not remember these being here last time. So you can already see the difference. There's absolutely no one about. You got the odd person, but not many. So for anyone who watched me last Peak District video, when we went to Ludge Church, you would have seen how different the dog looked. She was really like fluffy. There was a part on it where she was climbing through mud, and you should have seen her when we got home. The fur was absolutely wrecked, man. We had to go to groomers the other day and he had to baldy her because she had her hair got matted. Because she's a Spanish water dog, her hair goes into like dreads. So they're quite long, like cords they're called, and yeah, it's quite hard to maintain. And unfortunately she loves mud, so it's a bit of a pain, but you know, it is what it is. It'll grow back in a few days, but it looks like we've got a new dog. We were laughing our head off the other day, but she seems happy anyway, so it's all good. So I've just noticed this on the Ordnance Survey. It says Holland's Cross in memory of Tom Hewitt. Quite good that, I like it. It's like halfway down this ridge line. Gonna head up a bit here. See some views. There's Kinder Scout out here as well in the background there. Been up that a few times. So this little part's quite interesting. The summit at the top's called Mam Tor, and it's sort of like a bit of a steep section going up. It's a nice change to the flat walking for a bit, and you've got nice views around you. It's quite cool. But yeah, you can see how far we've come from. So I do remember when we came up here years ago, this actually felt like it was like Scarfell Pike or something.
I really had a panic attack at the bottom.
Yeah, we thought this was like death-defying, and turns out when you've been walking for about 10 years since, nothing's actually that bad, or when you've got a bit more experience. But yeah, I think I nearly had an heart attack walking up here. So I'm getting myself out of breath on this little section here. And Dom's walking up a nice easy path to the right. Steady going, man. Yeah, so it does actually get you out of breath, I'm not gonna lie. The temperature's high today as well. Gets up to about 16 it was saying, so it's gonna be a really nice day. Need to take this down jacket off though in a second. Oh yeah, maybe it was worse than I thought. But yeah, it's only a few minutes up to the summit. There's a nice view up here. See, it's quite flat. So the next summit is just here. This must be the end of the Great Ridge as they call it, and it was called Lewes Hill, not Loose Hill. I misread that, but yeah, that's the end of it, and then we're heading down through into Castleton. I thought it was actually a lot longer than this, but it's only been just on an hour, so we'll go up there and have some food and then head on down into Castleton. But you know what, it's a decent little walk though, it's nice, and if you would just circle back, it's a couple of hours in it, so it's not too short, but not a massive day either. But yeah, not far off the summit, probably 5 minutes. Should sign it there, shouldn't it? It's cool, huh? Kinder Scout.
Is that Bleaklow Hill thing here? There we are.
belter little summit this, well more quieter than Mam Tor. But yeah, you can see the great bridge we come down all the way up here. But it's a nice little route this. Actually really glad I've done it. Once you get off Mam Tor it gets a lot more quieter. Seems like a lot of people head back from here, or they just go to Mam Tor and go back. So looking at the routes last night, you can head off down Lewis Hill here to this gate and down there, back down below the ridgeline, back to your car, and that was one of the options. But as I say, I'm doing the extended route towards here, down through Castleton, and I don't know if you can see this gap. It's like a gorge we've got to head through there, and that's more of an extended route, which is 8 miles. I think this one's only about 4, but a lot of people are just doing this way. But yeah, we're heading down here. And that gorge thing looks unbelievable, by the way. So probably the most random encounter ever. We're walking before and there's a guy walking towards us. And I looks at him from afar and I think, I recognise that face. And as he gets right in front of me, I says, "You're alright, mate?" And he goes, "You're alright." And he's with this woman and she let on as well. She had like, "Good morning." And it was Peter Andre. Weirdest thing ever, right? I'm not lying. He responded, and obviously he's Australian. And I was like, that confirms it's Peter Andre. So I says to Dom, check his Instagram there, see what he's doing. I think he lives in like a London or something. And he's actually staying in a hotel round the corner from here. And then obviously the woman he was with confirmed that it was him because of the pictures on his Instagram. I think everyone knows who Peter Andre is. He is quite famous, isn't he? But randomest person ever. I thought I'd have to say it because it was quite funny. We were laughing about it then. So we're not far off the town now, on a nice flat walk. There's Mam Tor from this morning, in the ridgeline. And it's just steady going now, coming down. It's actually really nice, this part as well. A lot of rivers around and stuff like that. And looks like it's just heading through the centre of the town. But obviously we're going to be ascending at some point because the car is up there somewhere below Mam Tor. We've dropped quite considerably. But yeah, this is really good, this route. And I'd recommend doing the extended one because this was, even just to go into the town and have a look round, we might just grab a coffee and on the way through, just have half an hour sunny early. It's only just went 9 o'clock to be honest. Coffee acquired, 10 out of 10. Sick cup as well. Boss. So this area now is called Cavedale. I was looking forward to this. And that town's clash, you know. We just took a little detour for a coffee then. And there's a nice little free public toilet by the bus station if you need it. So, belter. Do you know what, looking at it, I'd like to come back to the town and maybe stay in like a hotel or something. It's just loads of pubs dotted around. And it's really nice in there, just like a little quaint town, whatever you want to call it. But yeah, this is just literally on the edge of it. Or a village.
It's not
This is sound, this one. So you can just see here, there's actually a castle. You could see it from the town before. I think it's called Pavini Castle. And it looked quite good, but obviously you've got to go up from a town, I'm assuming. Can't see a path up there. Bit of a better view of the castle there. The back of it. You look down, we've come up. Class, man. So good. Wonder what they'll find. So you can see where these are. Little hole in the wall. Well, I'm going to leave them to that. Probably another one that's been filled in, to be honest, but yeah, they're just trying to climb up it, so just leave them to it. Don't want to get in on the action. But yeah, we'll carry on through anyway. Well, we can hear this. What is that? Why is it sound that loud? Like an air filter or something? Can't even hear it. Can't even see. Something in there, a machine, but I can't see. Danger. Dodgy that. So you can just see this wall line, that's where we've headed up from Cavedale. Now we're going to turn in a second. We've just done a right turn and then back following sort of like the wall line. You can see Mam Tor in the background, so the car's over there somewhere. Probably not far behind maybe the forest area and that house or a farm, I'm not too sure. So when you get into Castleton, you actually ascend up through Cavedale and this is all flat by the looks of it. So now it just looks like a steady walk back the car. So the route said that we should go down that way and up further to that wall, and then you pass this little summit here. But you can also just come straight right past this wall line and that goes in the same direction. It just cuts the corner off. You don't actually go to that summit anyway, you just go below it, so it doesn't really make any more sense to go that way. So we're just going to head down this little road. It looks clear and there's quite a few hikers walking ahead. Unless you want to go and do that part, it's all good, man. You can just see someone paragliding off Mam Tor here, if that's what you call it. And there's one in the distance, or there's quite a few actually. Must be a good location to go off. So we're not far from the car. We are on this side. And there is more parking there by the looks of it, quite a bit here. But as I say, Mam Tor has a car park at the back, paid for. I think it's National Trust. May as well get the free stuff if you can. Just gone past 11 and it's probably 10 times busier than this morning on Mam Tor. There's a train of people walking up there, probably can't see it on the camera. Right, people just got back to the car now. I'll finish the video here. Great little walk that, about 8 miles, and took us just under 4 hours, and that was with a detour to the coffee shop, having a bit of lunch and going to the toilet, so definitely recommend it. And as always, I'll link the route in the description below, and I'll see you in the next one. Take it easy.